Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to BeamNG Drive. And these are some clips and some outtakes and just some goofy stuff that I was doing with the V10 Destroyer. In this case, I was trying to still figure out exactly how this thing works, and I got it up to about 3,300 miles an hour, somewhere in there, and it's absolute losing control. I can't keep up with it. Oh, there we go. Flipped out of control, and it breaks the game. So one of the other things that I did was this one is at about 59, almost 6,000 miles an hour. I don't know what happened. The vehicle flips over backwards, but it is still going 5,900 miles an hour and eventually actually starts to even gain speed until it finally just meets its death. All right, here we go. So what I decided to do here was I just wanted to see if I could make the car just flip over. So I'm just going back and forth, right and left. I'm going to try to turn it a little bit, see if we can get this thing to flip over. Whoa, it definitely likes to do wheelies, but can we get it to flip over? That's the question. Can we get it unstable enough? There we go. Come on, just catch some air. So yeah, there it is. All right. Finally got that puppy to flip over. Oh, is it gonna? Come on. All fours? No. We've turtled it. Okay, so in this particular situation, I thought it'd be kind of fun to see what happens if. And this was actually a suggestion from Falling Flying, and that is to drive two of the V10 Destroyers as best I could side by side and just tab between them and just keep on accelerating. And so we're just going to race along here. I have to tell you, these vehicles are very, very hard to control. And steer. I mean, they just basically want to slip across the tarmac and kind of go do their own thing. You can see, you can sort of see in certain angles here where, I don't know if you can even see that or not, way off in the distance in the middle of the screen. The blue car was way off in the distance, and I tried as best I could to get them to meet back up again, but man, it was just crazy. So what I was trying to also do was I was trying to sort of keep them, you can see here we go, the blue car coming back into view, the red car. I don't see it at all in the red car, but I think I'm actually looking at the wrong side of the car. And at this point, the red car is blown by horizontally, perpendicular to where the blue car was, so they're just not even close anymore. So at this point I figured, we'll just keep driving and the heck with it. So I switched between them, and so I got the blue car up to like, I want to say around 700 or so, and then I'd get the red car up. The red car was actually going about 100 miles an hour faster than the blue car. I think that's because I started with the red car, and so it got a bigger jump. But eventually my goal was just to see if we could get these two cars going. I love the tires. Absolutely love the ever-expanding tires. So there you go. Anyway, ultimately, the goal here was to get each of the cars to get up to at least 1,000 miles an hour. And so you can see the red one easily hitting there, the blue one slowly climbing, eventually getting to the 1,000-mile-an-hour mark. And so I don't know, just one of those stupid things I decided to try to do, and I definitely appreciate the suggestion from Falling Flying to try that out. Crazy stuff. All right, in this one, I thought it might be fun to have two of the V10 Destroyers, and I would be driving the blue one, and I would let the red one be AI, and just let the AI chase me, and caught up to me, grabbing onto my back end, but I chunk them loose, and pretty much at that point, that's kind of the end as the red one goes flopping off into the distance, and that's it. I was hoping to see if the red one would fix itself. No such luck. So here, what I decided to do was actually use the node grabbers and attach a bolide to the V10 Destroyer just to kind of see if I could, I don't know, sort of tow a vehicle, which I don't know why I didn't think about trying to see if I could even put a tow hook on it. Is a tow hook even available for this thing? I don't know. Anyway, I'm using the node grabbers, and it's actually not doing bad, except I just, whoa, can't quite seem to get the speed that I'm looking for, and then it just all breaks loose, man. There you go. V10 Destroyer destroyed by the attached bolide. Just can't handle it, man. You just can't handle it. Here we go, cruising down. This is just trying to see, once again, if I can get it flipped over. And the main thing is, basically, if you can get it turned. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, we land on all fours. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, that is awesome. So, yeah, flip through the air and managed to land on all fours. So, I want to see if I can get it to flip over again. I will tell you one thing about driving these vehicles. In a weird sort of way, there's kind of this period of stability where it's really, really hard on this long, open, flat surface anyway, to get them to flip over. I mean, right now I am pulling the directionals left and right and just trying to get the car to flip over. It'll definitely pop wheelies, but getting the thing to flip over, the faster you're going, is actually harder than at the lower speeds, which I think is interesting. I don't know exactly what's going on and why it's doing that, but man, just trying to get it to flip over. And I love the ever-expanding tires. That is so cool. And again, it'll do wheelies, it'll do pop-ups, all that kind of stuff, but I just almost, come on. No, it just doesn't want to flip over. It's doing some great two-wheel action. Oh, look, there's some front. Oh, there we go. There it is. Finally flipped it upside down. And of course, can we get it to... No, I was going to see if we could get it to flip back over. Wait, come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I guess that's what happens when you're going 600 miles an hour. Your car figures out how to right itself. I don't know, man. That's crazy. I love this game. It's so crazy. All right, here we go. So what happens if we throw a vehicle going 1,000 miles an hour into reverse? So let's see. Oh, there we go. Everything's slowing down. It's not flipping over. Oh, whoops. There we go. Flipping over. The engine's busted. We're losing pieces, losing parts. Oh, catching some air. Nope, just turtled the thing. All right, well, so that's what happens when you hit the brakes in the V10 Destroyer at 1,000 miles an hour. I can't imagine what that would do in real life. I mean, I'm not even sure you could pull that off, man. So, if that's what happens at 1,000 miles an hour, what about 2,000 miles an hour? Reverse! Way more stable. In fact, there's not a whole lot going on. I mean, the back end is starting to kind of come apart. Oh, there we go. Look at the front wheels. That's crazy. Oh, hey, we got some, whoa, flip-flopping, rolling. Are we flying? I think we're flying. Or falling with style. There you go. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. Oh, let's get down here. Yeah, we are actually flying through the air. Again, we're not really flying so much as we're just being thrust up into the air and sort of gracefully bouncing about. I mean, hey, why not? Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Oh, tumbling along, tumbling. So I wonder, A, if we'll ever land, and B, what's going to happen when we do land? Okay, well, the game crashed, so the world may never know. All right, here we go. The last thing that I'm going to do in this episode today is I've actually got two V10 Destroyers, and they are attached together through the node grabber. I just attached two nodes together, and I wanted to see what happens. Whoa! I had the rear one actually be the AI and chase me. Well, great. We ended up as some weird V10 Destroyer sandwich or something. I don't know. Around the parts where I live now, this is called a bend back. So there you go, or a fold over, either one. That's the kind of sandwich it is, where you take a half a piece of bread, fold it in half. I mean, you know, you take one piece of bread, fold it in half. There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, this is kind of a synchronized rolling, tumbling, crashing. Oh my gosh, that is. I'm pretty sure we're going to run into some instability here. Yeah? No? And well, they come together in their final resting place. Well, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below.